is Lauren Wilson. I'm from a small town in Georgia. I currently live in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. So I grew up in a Christian home and was in church every single Sunday. But when I got into college, everything changed. I first realized and acted on the same-sex attraction when I was 18. And when it first happened, I didn't really know what to do about it. It kind of came out of nowhere. So I didn't tell anyone. I didn't tell my parents because I knew they would freak out. But I spent many nights praying to God, just begging him to take it away and to make me not like women anymore. But nothing ever seemed to change. So fast forward a few years, I had moved to Tennessee. I'm in this cycle of relationships, trying to find fulfillment in them. But I was still left feeling empty, like something was still missing. So I decided, you know what, maybe I'm just a gay Christian. Maybe this is how God made me. And the reason why I'm so depressed is because I'm not living out my true self. And I hadn't told my parents. So I told them I was in a relationship with this woman and that we were about to move in with one another. And we did. We ended up buying a house. And about a week into living with one another, the depression and the heaviness just got so bad. And it didn't make sense because I had everything I thought I wanted in life. But one night, the depression just got so heavy that I broke down and prayed the most sincere prayer that I'd ever prayed at that point in my life. And I said, God, if this isn't what I need to be doing, I need you to be a little bit louder. And no joke, like the next day, I start to encounter God in ways that I never had before. I started to meet people who had left the LGBT lifestyle for Jesus. And I saw something in them too that I wanted for myself. I saw that they had joy, they were at peace, and it didn't make sense. I didn't want to leave my then girlfriend, but I wanted to know more about this Jesus. So I started to read the word more, I started to pray more, and the attractions didn't go away instantly, but like the more that I fell in love with God, the more my own desires started to line up with his will for my life. I eventually left the girl, broke up, moved out of the house, lived on my sister's couch for 3 months. I lost all my friends that I was hanging out with. I didn't have a partner, didn't have a home, but I was the most content that I had been since I was like 5 years old. I started to go to church. I found a community of believers to walk with me, hold me accountable. And discipleship is so important because we cannot do this alone, because it is not easy. There's been hiccups and temptations along the way, but I can wholeheartedly say that I have never once wanted to go back to the way I was living before. And something else that I didn't understand when I was in the lifestyle, and something that I hear people say is like, well, doesn't God love me where I'm at? And like, yeah, God loves you where you're at, but he loves you too much to keep you there. Matthew 10:39 says, if you cling to your life, you will lose it, but if you lay it down for me, you will find it. I found that abundant life in Jesus that he promises us. In a world that says, live out your truth, Jesus says, I am the truth. He says, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. And he also says, if you follow my teachings, then you're really my disciples. And then you'll know the truth, and the truth will set you free. True freedom only comes through relationship with Jesus. If he did it for me, he can do it for you.